All right, so today we're going deep on Onyxcoin.
Sounds good.
And I am really curious to hear your take on this.
Yeah.
Because I know we've talked about some other cryptocurrencies in some of our past deep dives.
Right.
And but Onyxcoin is one that honestly I had not really heard of
It's interesting.
until you flagged it for me.
Yeah, it's interesting how it kind of sits under the radar,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it is generating some buzz.
Well, and that's what really kind of piqued my interest, right?
Yeah.
Because I was looking through the notes that you had sent over
Right.
in preparation for our deep dive.
Mm-hmm.
And, and I was like, well, wait a minute, this is a cryptocurrency that I'm not really that familiar with.
Right.
And yet
It has potential.
there was a lot of like chatter about it, right?
Yeah, especially for this season.
Yeah. And one of the things that you pointed out,
Yeah.
which I thought was really interesting,
Yeah.
is this upcoming integration with a major payment platform.
Right. And that could be a game changer.
Yeah. If that actually comes through.
Yeah, if it actually
Materializes.
Yeah. It's crypto. Right.
Right. Exactly. And so
Lots of speculation.
it's so interesting because, we see a lot of these cryptocurrencies kind of, come and go.
Right.
And, some of them have very flashy, marketing campaigns and they get a lot of hype and, maybe they fizzle out.
Right.
Maybe they don't. Right.
Mm.
But Onyxcoin seems to be taking kind of a different approach, would you say?
Yeah, it seems to be a bit more, show don't tell.
Right. Right.
They're focusing more on the technology, the integration.
Well, and speaking of the technology, one of the things that I'm seeing a lot of chatter about online is these new privacy features that they're rolling out.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a hot topic right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, privacy is.
In the crypto space.
Yeah.
Huge. Right.
People are looking for that.
And rightfully so, I think, right?
Absolutely.
I think we've all kind of become a little bit more aware of, data privacy. Right. And the control we have.
And who has access to our data and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm wondering, do you think that that's a big part of the appeal
I think it's a factor.
of Onyxcoin? Or is there something else at play?
It's probably a combination of things, right?
Okay.
You have the privacy aspect. You have the potential integration with this payment platform.
Right.
And then you also have, just the general market sentiment.
Yeah.
I mean, the crypto market is
Yeah.
very sensitive to trends, very sensitive to speculation.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's hard to say definitively what's driving the interest,
Right.
but those are definitely
Sure.
key factors.
No, that makes a lot of sense. And I think it's important to remember that.
Absolutely.
Right. Like we're talking about potential here.
Yes.
We're talking about
Capabilities.
things that look promising.
Yes.
But
It's crypto, so
it's still
it's
very
assertive, right?
speculative. Yeah, absolutely. And I know that you did some digging into the Onyxcoin team
Yes,
as well, right?
I did.
Because I know that that's something that you always emphasize is, it's not just about the technology.
It's about the people.
It's about the team, right?
Right.
The people behind it.
It's like any startup.
Yeah, absolutely.
You need a solid team
And so
to execute that vision.
what did you find out about the Onyxcoin team?
Well, one of the things that stood out to me
Yeah.
was their experience with similar projects in the past.
Okay.
They've worked on projects that have successfully integrated with
Oh, well.
payment platforms.
Okay.
They've worked on projects that have a strong emphasis on privacy.
So they've kind of got a track record
They have a track record.
in this space.
And that gives me some confidence.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And
Not a guarantee, of course,
of course not.
but it's a good sign.
It's a good indicator.
It's a good indicator.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of potential here,
There is.
right, with Onyxcoin. But as with any cryptocurrency,
Any cryptocurrency.
we have to proceed with caution,
Caution.
Right.
Yes.
because there are always risks involved.
Absolutely.
So to kind of wrap things up here, we've talked about the potential of Onyxcoin.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about the team behind it. We've talked about, some of the things that are driving interest in it.
The privacy features, the potential integration.
Yeah. And I think, one of the things that I'm really taking away from this conversation is that, it's really important to look beyond the hype,
Yes.
right? To really look at the underlying technology,
Absolutely.
the team, the track record.
And the use case.
Yeah. And to remember that, this is a volatile market.
It is a very volatile market.
And so, any investment in cryptocurrency.
Carries inherent risks.
Absolutely.
You have to be prepared to
Yeah.
potentially lose
Yeah.
what you put in.
So, for anyone out there listening who's intrigued by Onyxcoin,
No.
do your own research.
I think that's great advice.
I-
Do your own research.
Don't just
Yeah.
follow the hype.
Don't just blindly jump in.
Understand the technology.
Right.
The team.
Yeah. And I think it's going to be fascinating to watch, to see how this plays out.
Absolutely.
Right. Because like you said, it's a very dynamic,
Fast-moving space.
fast-moving space.
Lots of things happening.
Yeah. So,
Friday.
Onyxcoin could be the next big thing.
It could be.
Or it could,
Fade away.
yeah.
Like many others.
Or it could just kind of,
Find its niche.
yeah, find its niche, right?
Yeah.
Settle in and become, a solid,
Player.
player in the market.
And I think it will be really interesting
Yeah.
to see how it all plays out this season.
Yeah, because, you mentioned that in your notes, right?
Yeah. There's a lot happening this season.
Because, like, this season is kind of a...
Could be a make it or break it time
Might
for
be a pivotal time.
Onyxcoin, huh?
For Onyxcoin, yeah.
Wow. Well, this has been super fascinating.
It has.
Really appreciate your insights on this.
My pleasure.
And I think this is going to give our listeners a lot to think about
Hopefully so.
as they, continue to explore the world of cryptocurrency.
Absolutely.
So until next time.
Until next time.
Happy exploring, everyone.
Keep on exploring.
And we'll see you on our next deep dive.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.